It's my second video, and in this video we will be discussing a new website which is really interesting and will help you in your financial decisions in crypto market. In our first video we discussed the other website that was related to Unchained Data, and if you don't know what's Unchained Data you can search it on Google, but simply these data can help us alongside technical analysis, because I believe technical analysis won't be enough. And today we are going to discuss the other website related to Unchained Data, which is lookintobitcoin.com. And we will discuss some of the metrics here, and I'm sorry if my sound is a little bit low. I will try to fix this for next videos, and let's give it a shot. So let's start. You can see address of website is lookintobitcoin.com, and in the first page there are charts. You can come lower, you see Bitcoin price live, 2-year moving average multiplier, 200 week moving average heat map, stock to flow model, fear and greed index. For example, fear and greed index is so important and it's absolutely famous. It's kind of a measure of fear and greed in the market. Here there's some details about this metric. What is the fear and greed index? The fear and greed index is a tool that helps investors and traders analyze the Bitcoin and crypto market from a sentiment perspective. It identifies the extent to which the market is becoming overly fearful or overly greedy. So this metric, actually it's not quite a bit of useful, but we can check it because measuring real fear and greed in the markets is not that easy. But the theory behind this metric is that if price is in fearful side, I mean people are fearful, the chance of price rising is higher, like here, because fear and greed index is so low, it's near 10, which means absolute fear. And after that we've seen pump, and when people are greedy, price starts to dump. That it's not absolutely accurate, but it can help you in your financial decisions. But I believe the most interesting and useful metric here is net unrealized profit and loss, or NUPL. Let's open it and take a look at it. The formula for this indicator or metric is market cap minus realized cap divided by market cap, and you can see indicator overview. This indicator is derived from market value and realized value, which can be defined as market value, the current price of Bitcoin multiplied by the number of coins in circulation. So there are some details about this metric, but let me tell you something. This metric, I believe, is the real fear and greed index that you can check and you can use, and it was pretty accurate in these few years. So you can see, for example, last time that Bitcoin's price reached almost $60,000, 61 or $62,000. The NUPL metric was around 75%, which is near almost greed and euphoria zone. And every time the price reached euphoria zone, it was cycle top, and it also happened this time, and price started dumping so hard. Yep, we saw a second top, a second bullish move, but it was not that powerful, and again price tanked and absolutely dumps much lower. In previous cycles we can see that here it's the mid 2019 bearish move, and here we can see absolute cycle top of 2070. It's December 2017 that price reached almost $19,000 and then tanked so hard, and it was also absolute cycle top. We can see here that NUPL was around 75%, and after that we saw absolute dump. So it's pretty accurate in showing us where can be the potential cycle top. Let's see what about bottoms. So it was in 2018. We can see that NUPL reached around minus 42.5%, and after that, that area was a real cycle bottom, and prices started rising. This zone is capitulation zone. In crypto, we have capitulation, fear and hope, optimism, anxiety, belief, denial, and greed and euphoria. Greed and euphoria plus capitulation, these two zones are the most important ones because they provide us with perfect opportunities in futures market and also in spot market. And in capitulation zone, when price reaches this zone, we can start looking for buying more assets, more crypto assets, because they're less riskier than before, and people are really fearful. And as many famous strategists in different financial markets say, you should buy when people are fearful and you should sell when people are greedy. Actually, understanding when there is real fear and when there is real greed, it's so hard, but I believe this metric has been absolutely successful in this field, and it can help you so much. So now we can see again it reached capitulation levels around 31%, minus 31%, and price was almost $16,000. There was a shadow to around $15,900, and then we have seen quite a bit of pump in these few days, and today I think price reached $20,000, also $21,000. But in the previous years also we can see that it was successful in finding out where price bottoms and where price tops were, but actually they are not important, because I think the real year that this indicator or this metric was created was around 2070, but that's not also important because it was again successful in finding out where is the cycle top for this 2021 and 2022 cycle. And I think that according to this indicator, this metric, which is NUPL, we've almost reached cycle bottom, and it can be pretty interesting to enter some long positions or buy some crypto assets, but it's on your, you should do it by your own research. And I believe it's actually, at least according to this metric, we are in capitulation zone, and we are near bottom. Let's see, it's a better sentence to use. We are near the cycle bottom according to this indicator. We should not use just one metric to make financial decisions, but today we are discussing this metric. So according to this metric, we are near cycle bottom, and you can look for some buying opportunities in crypto assets like Bitcoin or other altcoins. So have this in mind. I think it's really useful, and let's check other ones. This one is also useful. Market value to realized value z-score. You can see the formula here, and we have some details about this indicator. That it's a Bitcoin chart that uses blockchain analysis to identify periods where Bitcoin is extremely over or undervalued relative to its fair value. It uses three metrics: market value, the current price of Bitcoin multiplied by the number of coins in circulation. There is some data about this. You can also read it by yourself, but simply, we are going to discuss it simply. It is another metric which is used to find out where crypto bottoms or cycle tops, and it also has been pretty accurate because these metrics use market cap and realized cap, which are, I think, the holy grail in on-chain side of the market. And now we can see that Bitcoin price also reached below the market cap price. No, sorry, below the realized cap. And let's see. We can see that. Check here. In 2015 cycle, in 2018, the same thing happened, and again it's below it, below the blue line. And you can check here the z-score, and the z-score in the cycle around 2018 reached almost minus 0.5, and again it reached this time minus 0, around 35. And this is also another sign of cycle bottom. It is not it's not 100% accurate, and there can be some mistakes, or there can happen some sort of a war, anything, but there is no 100 accuracy in financial markets. But we have to use different financial tools to increase our chance in these areas. So according to this indicator, or this metric, we are also near cycle low, cycle bottom, and there can be pretty interesting buying opportunities during these coming weeks. And keep that in mind, that these indicators or metrics cannot help you with minor moves. So they can be used for mid-term and long-term, not short-term. It cannot help you to predict 4 hours later, 10 hours later, 10 hours later. It can help you have just something in mind related to 6 months later, something like that. So if there's a dump a few days later, don't blame me or these indicators, because they are used for mid-term and long-term entries. But according to this indicator also, we are in a pretty good opportunity zone, and you can make use of it. If there is another second dump, I think it would be perfect, absolutely perfect opportunity to enter for buying some crypto assets. And so, but do any sort of financial decision, make any sort of financial decisions by your own research, and it's not my responsibility, so take care of that. And there are pretty useful other metrics in this website, so let's check another one. There are some new ones, but I'm gonna look for the most useful ones. There's let's check, let's see if we have. Yeah, there's another metric named RHODL ratio, realized hodl ratio, and here is the formula, and there is some data about this indicator here. In some realized value HODL waves are different age bands of UTXOs weighted by the realized value of coins with each band. The realized value is the price of UTXOs when they were last moved from one wallet to another. You can study this part. There are pretty interesting details about these indicators, and there is also a video explanation about this metric. And according to this metric also, we are in almost opportunity zone, and we can make use of this situation. You can check other metrics too. Sorry for this. We have some other metrics. We have the famous stock to flow model which got invalidated, and so it's not useful. But we also have another indicator. Let me find a pi cycle top indicator. It's really interesting. This time it was, I can say, the most accurate indicator which predicted cycle top completely successfully, because when price was around, let me check, yep, it was around 60 to $63,000. We saw a cross. When we see a cross between yellow and green line, that means we've reached the cycle top, and you can see, let me zoom in, exactly, check what happened here. Around $60,000 this cross happened, and after that we saw a pretty terrible downside move, and it was real time. I can absolutely remember that. In also some news we had that pi cycle top indicator is showing us that we've reached cycle top. In previous cycles it also played out pretty successful. You can see every time it was successful in showing us where is the cycle top. So keep this indicator also in your mind. It has a pretty simple formula, but I don't know why it's pretty accurate, so have this also in your mind. There are other indicators, other enjoyable indicators actually here, metrics. You can look for their data here. We have some new ones, and you can study about them. And if you have any questions, let me know. I will be more than happy to help you. Thank you for your time, and see you in another video. If you like this video, please like our video and press the subscribe button. Good day.